Hi, my dear students. Welcome to English class. I'm very happy to meet you through this video once again. And in this particular video, we're going to look at Unit 1 C Reading Comprehensions and Vocabulary. And also we're going to look at Unit 1 Paper-2 Study Material part. So stay tuned and please keep your books ready. Please open your books on page 27 of your textbook. Page 27. The second part in our comprehension. Given below are some sentences from the lesson. What do they tell us about Narayana Murthy's qualities? Use the adjectives given in the box to describe Murthy's character. You may also use some more adjectives you like. So they're giving us the freedom to use some more characters that we like. And also they have given few adjectives to describe Murthy's character in the help box. So let us do this. First one, his seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. And this shows that Murthy is bright. He is a bright student. And bright is synonym of intelligent, clever, brilliant. Second one, he was a guide for the others. This shows that according to our help box, we can say that he is encouraging. And this shows his intelligence again. So intelligent. Third one, while others struggle to solve the problem in the question papers, he would smile shyly and solve them in no time. And again, this shows that he is intelligent and he is brilliant. Fourth one, his principle was never to hurt anyone. And we can say this as he is philosophical, and this is his philosophy that he followed in his life. And as per the help box, we can say that he is simple, gentle. Next one, fifth one. He did not reply. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. That shows that he is an introvert. Sixth one. He went to station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. This shows that Narayana Murthy is encouraging. So encouraging. Seventh one. He never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in life. And this shows that he is uncompromising. Eighth one, he built a team of people who were equally good. And this shows that he is hard working. Now, let us move on to the next session, vocabulary, which is on page 28. Please open your textbooks to page 28. One word, substitutes. Let's look at it. Look at the underlined words in the following sentences from the lesson. Let's read the first sentence. Today he has become an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality, and fairness, apart from being a philanthropist. And philanthropist is the underlined word given over here. Second sentence. He became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. And the word that is underlined over here is pioneer. What is the meaning of philanthropist? A philanthropist is one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. Who is a pioneer? A pioneer is a person who is the first to study and develop a particular area of knowledge, culture, etc. that other people then continue to develop. And even the meaning of this word, we have seen it when we went through the lesson. Now let us read the explanation what these one-word substitutes are. You have observed that the meaning of a group of words is substituted with a word, as in sentence 1 and 2. Words which replace a group of words or a full sentence effectively without creating any kind of ambiguity in the meaning of the sentence are called one-word substitutes. So the definition of one-word substitutes is given over here. One-word substitute means which replaces a group of words or full sentence effectively without creating any kind of ambiguity. Ambiguity means whose meaning is not clear. The main purpose of using one-word substitute is to express the idea precisely and accurately. And this is the use of one-word substitutes in order to express an idea precisely and accurately. And on page 29, we have few one-word substitutes and we need to by heart them. We need to learn them. Because in paper 2, we have matched the following, which would be asked in our main examination. So a matching would be asked based on one-word substitutes. So in order to answer that, you need to know all these one-word substitutes. Let's look at some more one word substitutes. First one, fatalist. A person who believes in fate. A person who believes in fate is called a fatalist. Centenarian, a person who is above 100 years. Third one, omnipresent, one who is present everywhere. Fourth one, mercenary, a person who can do anything for money. Fifth one, misogynist, one who hates women. Sixth one, monogamy, a practice of having one wife or husband. Seventh one, autobiography, a life history written by oneself. Eighth one, biography, a life history written by somebody else. Ninth one, honorary, a position for which no salary is paid. Tenth one, ambiguous, a sentence whose meaning is unclear. 11th one, inimitable, that which cannot be imitated. 12th one, theist, one who believes in God. 13th one, spendthrift, one who spends too much. 14th one, teetotaler, one who abstains from taking alcohol. So all these 14 you need to by heart them, you need to learn them, and a matching would be asked. And we will discuss more when we meet in class. Let's continue. Tick the most appropriate one word substitute for the following. So let us see. A person or thing that cannot be corrected. And the options are given. First one is unintelligible, B, indelible, C, illegible, D, incorrigible. So the answer is option D, incorrigible. Second question. A person of good understanding, knowledge and reasoning power. A, expert, B, intellectual, C, snob, D, literate. And the answer is B, intellectual. A person who knows many languages. A, linguist, B, grammarian, C, polyglot, D, bilingual. And the answer is C, polyglot. Next one, fourth one. One who possesses many talents. And the options are A, versatile, B, prodigy, exceptional, C, exceptional, D, gifted. And the answer is A, versatile. Fifth one, words inscribed on a tomb. A, epitome, B, epistle, C, epilogue, D, epitaph. And the answer is D, epitaph. Hope you understood these one word substitutes. You need to learn these 5 as well, along with those 14. And please memorize them, learn them, and you may use them in your day-to-day conversation. Let us open our study material. Please open your study material on page 13, Paper-2 part. And you can see over here a tree diagram is given, and data is given over here for you to comprehend and to answer the questions that are down there. And this is not at all difficult to answer. It is just to test your comprehension skills. Please read the data carefully and answer the questions below. And also on page 14, you can see that there is an unseen passage that's given over here. Please read the story carefully and answer the questions that are given down below. And on page 15, you can see that read the following passage. And they have given arrange the following sentence in a sequential and meaningful order. We have already done this kind of section in our textbook. So please recall it and accordingly do this one as well. Now let us answer the vocabulary part, which is on page 15. 16th question. Read the paragraph and write the synonyms of the underlined words, choosing from the words given in the box. So we can take the help of the help box that is given over here. And let us read and let us find the synonyms of the underlined words. The challenges in our lives are there to strengthen our convictions. The first underlined word is challenges. Challenges means difficulties, and the synonym of challenges is difficulties. And then the second underlined word is convictions. Convictions means the synonym of conviction is beliefs. Let's move on. They are not there to run us over, said Nick. In 1990, Nick won the Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. And the underlined word is one. One means got. The synonym of one is got. And the next word that is underlined over here is bravery. And the synonym of bravery is courage. Next question, 17th one. Read the paragraph and match the words under A with their antonyms under B. So let us match column A and column B with their antonyms. Imagine having no arms to stretch, and the word stretch is underlined. So we need to find the antonym of stretch. In the morning, to help you scratch that itch, to allow. And we have to find the antonym of allow. You to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Loved, antonym. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard, or you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced in his whole life. An antonym of whole. Let us see. And options are given in column B. Let us match with the right antonym. Stretch. And the antonym of stretch is the second one, compress. Allow, B, allow. And the allow antonym is deny. C, loved. Loved antonym is hated. D, whole. And whole antonym is partial. 18th question. Fill in the blank with the right form of the words given in brackets. If you see there are words given in the bracket and we have to fill it with the right form of word. And the understanding of filling it with the right form would come by the understanding of lesson. If you understand the lesson well, you could able to fill the blank with the right form of the word. Or else, by using the general rules and all that we use when we edit a passage, we may use that as well. But the best way to answer this is to have a clear understanding of the textual lesson. Nick put the dash ring on Kanaye's finger with his mouth. Engage, engagement, engaged. Engagement ring. So the answer is engagement ring on Kanaye's finger with his mouth. And then said the most dash words every girl want to hear coming out from her man's mouth. So the most beautiful words every girl wants to hear coming out from her man's mouth. Baby, I love you. Nick and Kanaye got dash, married, marriage, marry. Got married and were blessed with a healthier health. Healthy boy with full body. Let us move on to the 19th one. Complete the following words with IE, EE, AI, IA, EI, AE, UA, AU, IU, UI, OU, UO, EU, UE or OI, and we call them as vowel clusters. When two vowels comes together, we call it as a vowel cluster, or we call them as diphthongs. So let us fill in the word with the right diphthong or the vowel cluster. Nick's DASTRA GHT, distraught, AU is the answer over there. Distraught mother couldn't bring herself to hold him until he was F-R, 4 F-O-U-R, 4 months old. 20th one. Complete the words with correct suffixes given in the bracket. Let us apply the correct suffix in order to complete the word. Nick's parents decided not to send him to a special CIAL or SIAL. CIAL, special school, and decision spelling DECISION, decision, he said was very hard for him. 21st one. Find the wrongly spelled words and write the correct spellings. Please look at the following words and please try to find the wrongly spelled one. And the wrongly spelled word is placid, PLACID, not SID. 22nd one. Read the following dictionary entry of the words given below. A dictionary entry is given, so let us read it and let us answer the questions that are down there. Courage, and the phonetical notation of this word is given over there, and the parts of speech is noun, and it is an uncountable noun. U stands for uncountable noun. The ability to do something dangerous. STH means something dangerous, or to face pain or opposition without showing fear. And SYN stands for synonym, and the synonym of courage is bravery. And they have used this in a sentence of their own. He showed great courage and determination. I haven't yet plucked up the courage to ask her. So they have used the particular word courage in their own sentence. Moral or physical courage, courage in the face of danger. Now answer the following questions using the information above. Is the word courage countable noun or uncountable noun? As I already told you, U stands for uncountable. It's an uncountable noun. What is the synonym of courage? And it's already given over there in the dictionary entry. SYN stands for synonym, and the synonym of courage is bravery. Now, 23rd one. Put the following words under the correct headings. And if you see there, a group of words are given over here. Around 8 words are given over here. And the heading of the left column is optimistic and the right column is pessimistic. By this, you may have an understanding now. Onto the left, you need to write all the positive qualities. Onto the right, you need to write all the negative qualities. So let us pick up the positive qualities first. And the positive qualities are intrepid, outgoing, enthusiastic, observant. And the negative qualities, malicious, haughty, finicky, aggressive. 24th one. Use the following expressions in sentence of your own. And over here, we were given a phrasal verb, and the second one is an idiom. So we need to understand the meaning of this following first, and then we will try to use them in our sentence of our own. First one is pull through, phrasal verb. And the meaning is, and there are two meanings for pull through. First one is to get better after a serious illness operation. And the second one is to succeed in doing something very difficult. So you may use either of them, but let me give you sentences for both of them. The first one, to get better after a serious illness, operation, etc. And the one sentence is, the doctors think she will pull through. Okay. Second one, to succeed in doing something very difficult. And the one sentence for this is, it's going to be tough, but we will pull through it. So that's the own sentence for the second meaning. And you may learn either of them. Next one, second one, the driving force. Idiom, driving force. Let us learn the meaning of this idiom. The main factor that causes something to happen. Driving force means the main factor that causes something to happen. One sentence, I would like to give it from our text itself. On page 16, you can see that a setback can act as a driving force and also teaches humility. So a setback can act as a driving force. We have seen that a main factor that causes something to happen and also teaches humility. And one more thing, as we learn the meaning of these phrasal verb and idioms, please don't use the meaning in the own sentence that you make. Make sure you use the phrasal verb itself and the idiom itself in the sentence of your own, not the meaning of these phrasal verb and idiom. The following one word substitute with their meanings. Let us do the 25th one. So two columns are given, let us match them. Part A, Part B. We have already learned about the meanings of these one word substitutes. Let us match them. Part A, fatalist, philanthropist, misogynist, versatile. And a fatalist means D, a person who believes in fate. Philanthropist means E, one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. Misogynist, B, one who hates women. Versatile, A, one who possesses many talents. Also insist you to read the creative expressions that are there on page 17, 18 and 19. If you go through these pages, you can see a letter is given over there, a formal letter. And please read the question and go through the answer as well. This will give you an understanding how to write a formal letter and the format of it. And we will discuss it. And then B, if you see there, the B will give you an understanding of how to write a report. So B1 is about the report. 26th B is a report writing. Please go through it and you will have an understanding of how to write a report. And the 27th, we have already discussed a biographical sketch. 27A is a biographical sketch, and you can see the rules and the regulations that we discussed in the earlier video. They have strictly followed it when they made a biographical sketch. And 27B, write a story using the following hints. So this is a story writing, and you can see over there on page 19, when we make a story, they have given enough hints to write a story. So we have to develop a story by using the hints. And the format to write a story is, you need to have a title for your story. Please give an appropriate title according to the hints, because once you go through the hints carefully, you will get an idea of what the story is. Once you have an idea what the lesson is, you give an appropriate title to your story. But make sure you read each and every hint that is given under your topic, because that will give you a clear understanding of what the story is. Without knowing it, you can't give an appropriate title. So read all the hints that are given over here and read again and again to understand it, so that you could make your plots. When the hints are given to you to make a story, make sure you structure your story into plots. First paragraph is plot 1, the introduction of characters and setting a stage for the story to move on. The second paragraph is all about the issue or about something which you are tackling in the story. And para 3 is a climax. You need to bring the story to a conclusion. And while you write a story, remember to write a moral at the end of the story. So you need to write a sentence, or if you remember any proverbs and all, you may write a proverb as well, which suits to the story well. So make sure you write a moral. That is very important when you write a story. And story, as you narrate it, of an incident which is already over, make sure you narrate it in past tense. No future tense should be used when you narrate a story. You may use past tense or you may use simple present tense when you narrate a story. And the simple present tense make your story much lively. So the appropriate tense to use when you narrate a story is simple present tense or past tense. So keep the tenses in mind and use them accordingly. And also, please go through the creative writings of paper 1, which is there on page 11, 12 and 13. Please go through them, analyze them as you read them, because by hearting of these questions are not necessary, but analyzing them and to understand how they have written, how they have constructed the sentences, and the tenses that they have used, and the pronouns that they have used, and how they try to convey their meaning or what their intended intention through these creative writings is important. Please go through conversation, and you can see over here a description writing, 33B, a description writing, 34A, you can see a diary entry, 34B, it is a speech. So each of them have their own format. Please go through them, and as we go through each unit, we will be discussing the formats of each creative writing. So in this particular unit 1, we have seen how to write a biographical sketch, and earlier in the other classes in 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th also you have learned them, and we will go through them again. In each unit we will take a creative writing and we will see about it in a detailed way. So in this particular unit you have learned how to write a hinted story and also a biographical sketch. Thank you.